Welcome to the 9:45 edition of Mirror Mirror on the Wall. Who's the greatest newscasters of all? I believe that's you, Mr. Seth Rackley.
No, I think that's you, Robbie Crawford.
Oh, wow.
Well, good morning, all of you.
Good morning, HCA audience.
Mhm.
How's the weather looking, Mr. Seth Rackley?
Well, to be quite frank with you, it's cold outside. I would not want to be out there if I were you.
It is quite
Without
cold.
chapstick, that is.
What is your favorite brand of chapstick, Mr. Seth?
I prefer Burt's Bees. It's made with real beeswax.
Real beeswax.
And they did
100%
not pay
genuine.
me to say that either.
That's a free ad out there for you, Burt's Bees.
You can thank me later.
How about the traffic?
Well, it was pretty bad around carpool times. Around 7:30 to 7:50, you're gonna want to stay away from the HCA parking lot. But I mean, if you love to transport via car, you're not gonna have much choice. You're just gonna have to brave it. Otherwise, right now, your biggest problem spot is probably the intersection of Tequila Road and that little road that leads back to the ball fields. I don't know if that has a name or not, but
Call it Ballfield Road.
Ballfield Road. That's a icky spot right about now.
Especially that red light. And a note to all drivers out there: you have to put yourself a little bit ahead of the line to get that sensor to go for the left turn. So in case any of you parents are out there wondering, man, why doesn't that light ever turn? There's the secret from us, straight from Mirror Mirror on the Wall.
And watch out for crossing Kittywinkles because they love Scoops and Day After Day Cafe, amazing waffles.
Amazing waffles.
They'll be
Powdered
crossing
sugar.
that street.
This Saturday is going to be Love Your Pet Day, according to Oriental Trading Company. So all you pet lovers out there, be sure to tell Mr. Waffle and Mr. Waton, Mr. Floppy George, that you love him and just show your absolute appreciation. That's why we have Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy Lion on here, just trying to get ready for the holiday. And in the world of academia, the latest news is a chemistry test is happening today. We went and interviewed Ms. Molnar, and to quote, she said the test is hard. So to all the students out there, I hope you studied, because if you didn't, it's not going to be good. But don't worry, kids, just study in between classes, and hopefully those other teachers don't catch you, and that hard test will be a-okay.
In other news, today marks the beginning of Lent, 40 days until Easter, my friends. Now, some daring calculus students, AP Calculus was so close to their hearts, so dear to them, that they decided it would be an awesome thing to give up for Lent to show their devotion. So, they will be breaking that news to Miss Sutton unless she sees this broadcast beforehand and sets up her guillotine in her room to get ready for tomorrow's hour-and-a-half block period. Well, then there will be plenty of time to hide the bodies as well. And also, basketball had a quite upsetting performance Monday night. They won against Prince Avenue at Prince Avenue's senior night and made the boys cry. Poor Prince Avenue boys. Senior night. It's very sad, but of course, at Hebron we love to see our opponents cry. So thank you, basketball guys, for your awesome performance.
In the sports world, today at 1:30 in the afternoon, not 1:30 in the morning, that'd be a wee bit ridiculous. At 1:30 this afternoon, our swimmers will be leaving for the state swim meet. These swimmers include Zach Mixon doing the freestyle, Jared Magnuson will be doing the freestyle, Taylor Gatton will be doing freestyle, and Daniel Tuttle will be doing the freestyle. As you can guess, this is the 200-yard freestyle relay. This is the first year that any of the HCA swimmers, besides Jared Magnuson, has made it to the state meet. Incredible. Way to go, guys. Way to go. They will be doing the 200 freestyle relay, where each swimmer will swim a length of 50 yards, and then once they are done, they will tag the next person, they dive in, and the fastest team wins. And substitute for this event, in case something happens, one of them gets a cramp, Dino Favara Jr. will be the substitute for this relay team. Good luck, guys.
Well, this just in, our very own accomplished author, Mr. Ryan Gatlin, will be publishing his 16th poem in our own newspaper, The Mirror, which is coming out next Wednesday, so be sure to buy a copy. It's only 25 cents, which is a great price, lowest price ever. So be sure to pick one of those up from your English teacher or from the people that are freezing outside standing in the carpool line begging for cash.
This Wednesday, on February 17th, 2010, our lovely prayer and discipleship prefect, Elena Atkinson, spoke in middle school chapel. She spoke on God's will and gave the middle schoolers 3 simple ways to help find God's will in your life, and really impacted a lot of people. And then the praise band had some impromptu songs that were a lot of fun, and the kids danced around and sang.
In other news, Latin Club meets every third Wednesday of the month, so come on over to Mr. Olympi's room and have some fun in the style of the ancient Romans. They knew how to party.
And while we're on the note of clubs, Debate Club, one of the new clubs to Hebron as well as Latin Club, meets the 3rd and 4th Wednesday of every month, and we debate topics that are very relevant and interesting, such as the first debate that the club has done is debating whether or not teens should be restricted to internet use. Should they have parents looking over their shoulder or no? It's a big question, and the debate will happen. And on another note, a lovely song comes to my mind, singing lollipop, lollipop, oh la la lollipop, lollipop, lollipop. Bum bum bum. The seniors are selling lollipops for 50 cents each. Now, these lollipops, you're probably thinking 50 cents for a lollipop, that's astronomically high. But what you have to understand is these lollipops are high quality lollipops that'll last you for a good hour, and the flavor stays there the whole time. Now, why are these seniors selling lollipops? They're indeed to raise funds for their trips coming up. Trips the seniors will be taking involve going to either England or Ireland, or to the Dominican Republic to help out. Also, the England-Ireland trip will have a blog up during the trip at heaenglandIrelandtrip.blogspot.com. The blog will be led by Seth Rackley and I, and it will be very interesting, and if you want any details on the trip, just feel free to check out the blog.
Well, another news coming up is this April, Hebron's new play, 12, based on the play 12 Angry Men. It's going to be a awesome jury room thriller, and it's loaded with tension, and it's got a few laughs in there for those of you.
For you ball fans out there.
That's right. It's got lots of good sports jokes and that kind of thing.
And from what I hear, our own Mr. Seth Rackley is in the play himself.
That's true, and so are you, Robbie Crawford.
Ah,
so are you. I saw you up there.
And it's gonna be good.
It is.
And to show the bravery of our teachers, our pillar of the institution, Mr. Klimpner, has braved the weather this past weekend in those massive snowstorms and drove all the way up to Virginia to see a new bundle of joy that has entered this world. Who's this bundle of joy? His new granddaughter. And
that's number 2.
That's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Grandpappy, Mr. K.
We love him.
He's adding up that family size.
Congratulations, Mr. K.
Congratulations.
This week.
Well, thank you for joining us, audience.
Yes.
Here live from the Hebron Library.
I'm Seth Rackley.
I'm Robbie Crawford, and we're signing out. Adios.